What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog, and I'm back with another review. And this time it's on the Combiner Wars, the Skyrain Wave. And Skylinks will be here Monday. But I have the deluxes, and this is Hound. So here we got Hound here. We got some cool deco here. We got a little star from the old 80s cartoon version, kind of. Got a little Autobot symbol here. It's got a nice silver gun. It's got his weapons, a triple barrel blaster. Pretty cool. It's got a hole on here so you can attach it to things. Peg, no big deal. Triple barrel, painted silver. He's got his foot / hand. So, black. Nothing really too special about it. Yep. Alright, we'll go over that later. We got some paint details here. Silver, kind of, actually gunmetal, I guess, for the bars and the roll bars and support struts and stuff. Little Autobot symbol here for his arm when it transforms the robot. We got a couple pegs and a peg, or a couple peg holes and a peg. He's got wheels that roll. The same. It rolls pretty good, see? Not as good as those McDonald's toys, but got a little bit of that gunmetal gray on the front of the bumper and some lights painted in. So we'll just take a 360 here. There's the front. See all the moldings. You see the pouches and whatnot molded in. It's got a canister molded in. There's the back. Looks like he's got some kind of like, well, I don't know. What is that? 1, 2. About 8 tail lights. More of those pouches. And there you go. Alright, so this is the Combiner Wars. So in order to combine, I guess we'll just go to, right away we can go to the foot mode. That'll make it easy, huh? Actually, no, we'll do it the right way. Alright, so you want to unpop this first. And you take out his head, which is tucked back here. Right here. Flip it out like this. Okay. And you unpeg this, and these are pegged in. You can see there's a series of pegs. And the ones are this, you see the 2 holes? You got these 2 pegs, and that's it. These other ones are for something else. So you got this slot that goes in the middle. No big deal. So you lift that out of the way. Now, one thing I want to tell you is that you want to, when you move these are capable of shifting. And you don't really want to do it when it's all pegged together. It will work, but I think it puts strain on it. So you want to make sure that this is all unpegged, and then you shift them up like that. Alright, now you separate this, and you see these are part of his arms. They slot in there, kind of lift and pull them out to the side. See, and then put them back in. You slot them in there, and then when you put this back down. So you lift, pull out to the side, lift, same thing on the other side, pull out to the side, okay, then we turn them back around. Let me get this light up a little bit, turn them back around, and we do the Combiner War sideways gimmick, and there's a tab system in there that you want to make sure, you don't just want to flop it down, you want to peg it in, because on one side it kind of just sits there, and you want to make sure it pegs in. See, it's not pegged in. There we go. Peg it in. And we got his legs. So, yeah. Let's get this lights lifted up. Camera lifted up. Okay. As you can see, I have Bruticus in the background. He's going to be our arm. Flip the head down. It's on that joint right here. Flip it down. Turn his head around. These are on like kind of an armpit joint, sort of. And they swivel out to the front. And then you just take his arms, and you swivel these to the inside. These, like spikes, to the inside. And there you go. And then the last thing you want to do is you take that peg right there and you insert it to that hole right there. So, pop it in like that, clip it like this, and you got yourself a Combiner Wars Hound. And it's got some ankle tilts. So you can get them in those little kind of wide stances, get them cool posed, ready for war, ready to go. Something ain't right. The light, I put the light off. Sorry about that. Okay, there. Okay. Let's put him in the background more so we can get more white behind him. There we go. Alright, so yeah. So he's got posability. He can kick out, kick forward all the way. He's got that upper thigh swivel. He's got the knee bend. He's got the ankle tilt to go in that far. The whole foot moves. I guess you could consider this a joint, but it's really just for the transformation. He'll swing out all the way around. He's got that 90-degree elbow. Actually, no, it's a double joint. Sorry. Bicep swivel. And his head is just, it looks like it's just, this one's just on a swivel. Yep. And that is his posability minus this waist joint. Can't forget the waist joint. Alright, so to transform him to his, we'll do his arm mode first. Or I guess we can do his leg mode. It don't matter. We want to get him back into truck mode. So, let me just get these lights all fixed up. Alright, so we want to... Okay, so we want to take this, disconnect this again. Well, you don't want to do that. Let's see, just pop these back. It's just one of those pop-off joints. Sorry about this, guys. I had no idea this was going to happen. And doing it on camera, around, having my arms wrapped around things is not very easy. Might have to go off camera so I don't break the thing. Okay, almost. Okay. Alright, so we wanted to take that out. And we want to take these, we'll flip these to the bottom. His feet. Is the light good? I can't really tell. It's too dark. You want to pull those off the peg things and switch them around like this. Like that. Okay, so that connects together. No biggie, no foul. These go to the front. Because we're just going to transform him into truck mode for now. Plus I'll show you how to do that. Like I showed you, these go to the front. Alright, so this, you want to turn the head around. And we want to pop that forward. All the way down like that. You want to take those armpit joints. And, oh, at first, actually, you want to... So we want to turn these like this. So the spikes are facing inwards. Then, we pull the armpit joint-like things out. Shift up his arms. And then they will sit back in that little cavity I showed you before. Okay. Same on the other side. This part comes down and it connects with those two holes, those tabs and those two holes I showed you. Okay, so that's his what's going on here? That's his Jeep mode. Okay. Then you can arm him up for Jeep. You just arm him right here, and you take the foot with the peg. Oops, too far back here. There we go. And I just pop it up there. So he's like that. Very cool. All right. So we want to. What I do is for the foot mode is you want to disconnect this part, and you want to bring it up, but first you want to take the head and lift it just up a little, up enough to do this, and then these tabs right here, those two slots will go on those, or those two tabs will go on those two square slots. Locks it down like that. These now will go forward, or backward I guess, to the back to give him a flatter stance foot. Pop everything together, and you would take the the gun, flatten it out as a foot, and you would always have to pull the peg out. Pull the peg out. Like that. Okay, there's foot mode. And you can imagine that you know how it works. You slide it in. There's really no room here. Put the arms up. So we would take swindle. Oh, I forgot that this is probably going to go up. So we want to take him off, slide it out. Take that peg, slide it in. I have other combiners. He's the one I've always have lying around where my review station is. So, because I like Bruticus. Okay, there we go. Leg mode. So now for arm mode, we want to disconnect that. We put swindle back, and yes, I am getting the Takara well, the swindle too, but I'm getting the Takara Bruticus in June or July, I think it is. Whoops. And hopefully they got the ratchets done better, because, God, this toy is pretty horrible. Okay. As you can see, I'm having trouble with them. Alright. Alright, so now we want to get this guy in arm mode. So to do arm mode, we want to take off this. You want to unpop the front of the hood of the Jeep. You want to probably use leverage like under here with your fingernail or something. Sew that up. Okay. Then you want to separate these. You just pull them down like you're going to put them into robot mode. Remember to peg the sides in first so he doesn't have that wonky foot. And then clip them together. Take the peg, put it down like this. Reattach that same peg system at the top. And we want to swivel the waist, so it's going to go back. Swivel the waist so he's in arm mode. And obviously we all know how the combiner wars work. Flip out the hand, flip out the thumb, and we have Hound as an arm. And I will be showing this off with Skyrain as well. So you got the arm from the side, and I can show you how this works if you'd like. Well, hold on a second, guys, because 3 feet away from me is not helping. Okay, yeah. You flip this up the front, you pull it. Oh, whoops, forgot. You flip open this, pull that to the front, slide the new arm in. Pop it back in, and then we have him as an arm mode, and I'm going to lift this up to, so that's the arm mode. Sorry if the lights are all weird, I don't, but, and it will go out. So, if you've got something to say, leave it in the comment sections below. Leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends. Catch you next time, guys. Peace.